welcome back to another episode of WELLth Life, your 10 minutes to change your life, to step into a life of wealth. This is a life where you're rich in your mind, your body, and your soul. Today, I want to just address a few things, so what people mention to me, or ask me rather, all of the time. So I know I talk about swapping natural products and, looking at the products that you're using. And it is a journey because people always ask me like, oh my God, where do I start? How do I do it? So this is what I want to share with you today, because I think I started my journey. So I've lived in this, let me just go by how long I've lived in this house. So this house, 2 years. And I know that I started in my last apartment with my partner. So maybe 4 years I've been doing this gradually. So otherwise, and this is the way that I look at it, you watch the videos, we're learning about what is good for us, what should we be swapping, what do we need to focus on. And you can literally go into your bathroom and you'll make up all of the products that we're using throughout the house, and we could end up throwing everything away, which then I feel is kind of counterproductive because it's wasteful. We've bought these, we've spent money on them, and we need to use them up. So we start small. Start by using the things that you have got, and as you go, start to replace. And it might sound easy to do, but if you're like me, that you watch the videos, you do the learning, and you're like, oh my God, I need to do all of this straight away. So this is your permission to take your time. I started small. I started by swapping out my cotton wool for reusable cotton wool pads that I could wash. It didn't cost me much. So once I'd finished my cotton wool, I got rid, and then I bought my disposable ones that I wash. Even up to this year, I was still using roll-on deodorant. And it was when I travelled home in April, May, I shared this in the last video. Once I'd finished that, I knew that I was going to stop using it, but I didn't just then throw half the bottle away once I'd made the decision. I let myself use what I had, and then I could pop the empty bottle in recycling. I wasn't wasting anything, and then we make the change. So this is just your permission to take your time with it, to start looking at what you're using and then thinking about, okay, when this is run out, I'm going to buy this. I'm actually doing that right now. I have an Ayurvedic face cream that I use at nighttime, and I've decided to switch to using beef tallow. I'm going to make another video on this. So I'm waiting till I've used my night cream, and then I'm going to buy the beef tallow. So I'm not just switching it straight away. So I've read about the benefits of beef tallow. I've reflected on the cream that I have. So I'm going to finish what I've got and then get the new one. So take your time. Don't go out wasting loads of money and throwing loads of things away. And I feel like over the past few years, sustainable beauty has really blown up. Maybe this is due to social media, maybe this is due to people learning about the chemicals that are in our products. So we're looking at parabens, sulfates, synthetic fragrances. People are learning that actually these are really big endocrine and disruptors. So we're putting these things on our skin and we're spraying ourselves, and then we're wondering why our hormones are out of balance. And just going back to the spray, the synthetics, I have hundreds of pounds worth of Chanel perfume upstairs. I still have that. I am not throwing that away, but I just limit my use of it now. And throughout the day, every single day, I will wear lavender, or I use a blend of, it smells amazing, and I know that it's not going to be affecting my hormones. I still smell good, but I'm not spraying the toxic chemicals from the perfumes. But when I go out, I spray my clothes with my Chanel perfume. So it's finding that balance, because I still love my Chanel perfume. I just don't want it on my skin, and I don't go crazy with it either, because I know that we are, when we inhale the smell, we are still taking some of that in, so I don't go crazy. But it's about finding balance for you. If we went so far in, we wouldn't even be wearing half the clothes that we have. We're currently wearing jeans, and this is synthetic. So it's about giving again, I keep saying this, but giving yourself this permission, your permission to take your time with this, to learn, to see what works for you, because getting rid of all of your clothes, all of your cleaning products, all of your makeup, all of your skin products all in one go will be very expensive. So I'm going to share some of the ways, and there are ways to do this without overspending. So a couple of things that I've done. So I switched out my cleanser for fractionated coconut oil, and I also use this, so the same thing, to kind of clean off my face as well. So you can use some of your natural products for more than one thing, whereas if you're buying a facial toner, you can only use it for face toning. So I use my fractionated coconut oil to remove mascara, to remove my eye makeup. I'll then rub it into my face so it's a little bit exfoliating, to take off any, anything that I've picked up on my face throughout the day, as I would an oil cleanser. Then I'll just wash it off with water. And that fractionated coconut oil I also use as my carrier oil to create my serum. So I'm putting my essential oils in the fractionated coconut oil. I also use fractionated coconut oil on the ends of my hair. And again, go back to my last video, I talk about fractionated coconut oil and castor oil. So there's that one oil doing all of those things. That could be makeup remover, cleanser, toner, hair mask, so it's about looking at the products and how many things can I use these for. I also use coconut oil. I'll put it onto my knees or on any dry skin. So it's a good all-rounder, one bottle. So it's, again, sustainable there because you're only buying one bottle, but also more purse friendly. And when it comes to replacing your shampoos, do a little bit of research. So you want shampoo that's sulfate free. If you want to go one step further and you want to get rid of the plastic bottles, buy a shampoo bar. There are some really amazing shampoo and conditioner bars out there now. So you're not buying the plastic and you're not having the sulfates. So they're all very natural. But again, go and do your research. Go and see which one is going to suit you. Use the shampoo that you have to begin with. You might be surprised that when you check the ingredients of the shampoo you're using, that it already is sulfate free. So just checking that. Again, don't throw it all away, still continue to use it, and then when it's all gone, do your research, see what you want to use instead. And there's also so many videos out there of, if you're looking for your self-care and you want to do your face masks, teaching you how to use yogurt for a face mask, honey for a face mask, hair mask. There's so many things in your kitchen. If you just give it a Google, go onto YouTube, you'll see that there's somebody out there teaching you how to use the ingredients from your kitchen on your face. We can use eggs in our hair, beer in our hair. So instead of buying the fancy face masks, hair masks, body lotions, you can use yogurt for so many things. Natural, unflavored, unsweetened yogurt, which I think in most supermarkets is the cheapest. You can use it as a hair mask, body mask, face mask. It's actually naturally exfoliating. So by placing this on your skin once a week, you've also got your exfoliation there as well. And the good thing about making these swaps is not only are you supporting your own holistic health, your hormones, your body, your skin, but when we do make these swaps, the companies that are focused on being non-toxic, non-harmful, are also looking to do the same for the planet. So by making these switches and we're using less plastics, we're buying less products, we're having less things to recycle, that we're actually also looking after the planet at the same time. So it's two birds with one stone. And once you've done your research and you've learned what works for you, again, like I said about the fractionated coconut oil, I think that my bottle of fractionated coconut oil might be £10. It lasts me 3 or 4 months. And I'm using it for all of those things. So it's not just a one-trick pony. It's just one bottle, £10. What that works out around £2 a month. And I was spending so much more on all of the products when I was using lots and lots and lots. So let me know if you have any questions. Trying to keep these videos nice and short. I know I'm saying it every single week, but it's quick, it's easy, and it's hopefully helpful. So reach out to me if there's anything you want to learn, anything you want me to cover, and yeah, I'll do my research and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and stay wealthy.